When I first moved into my room, it looked like this. Now, it looks like this.
I'm gonna walk you through everything that is in this small 9-foot by 7-foot space, why I put it there, and how you can use some of the same ideas to build a space of your own. In his book, Steal Like an Artist, Austin Kleon says, surround yourself with books and objects that you love. Take things up on the wall, create your own world. And I obviously couldn't agree more. All the great artists, as far back as art goes, which is pretty much forever, had their own spaces. Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo had studios. Pablo Picasso and Vincent van Gogh had studios. Frida Kahlo, Andy Warhol, Basquiat, and even someone more recently like Casey Neistat. They all built a space that was uniquely their own, where they can make and create their own art. I am like none of those people, but I created my own space anyways. I've crafted this small room into a completely functional college student room, but also a room that I can come home to every day and be inspired by the things that I surround myself with. My room serves as a bedroom, a movie theater, a video and photography studio, a study space, editing rig, and hangout space. There's a total of 70 different things hung up on the walls in this room by over 163 tacks, nails, and screws. The entire thing took about a week to put together, and you can watch that process in this video here, but it's been slowly evolving over the last 10 months of living here. The furniture includes a futon I got from the thrift store, 2 shelves from IKEA, a desk I also got from IKEA, this side table, trash can, bookshelf, a mini fridge, desk chair, a popcorn machine, and this little shelf thing. My desk also collapses into the wall to leave more space, but I rarely do this because if I tried to do it right now, my monitor and computer would, let's just say they'd go kerplunk. Oh, okay. That's enough. Right next to my bed here, I have a lightsaber in case there's any intruders. Right. I also have this side table right here that serves as my junk drawer, which just has a bunch of random things in it. Right here is probably my favorite part of this room. When I first set up this room, I put the posters everywhere, and then I kind of had this space right here without anything to put, and I was kind of planning on just putting more posters, but then I thought that I'd put a whiteboard up here. So I started researching whiteboards, and I learned that whiteboards are so expensive. So this was the cheapest one that I could find on Amazon. I don't remember how much it cost, but it's big, and I was a little skeptical if it would just kind of just be a random thing that I never used, but I kid you not, I've used it every single day since I moved into this room. It's great for to-do lists, brainstorming, doodling. I plan parts of this video on this whiteboard. It's absolutely fantastic. And then above this whiteboard, I have this shelf with a bunch of random things. I have all these little movie posters here. There's no particular theme to them other than these are the ones that came in the pack that I'd seen and liked. I've got a couple over here that I've seen and did not like, so they're hidden. Above the shelf up here, I have just a bunch of random stuff. I've got my Polaroid camera, this Lego set right here, and a couple other random things. I have this projector here, which serves as kind of my room theater, and I have a 15-foot HDMI cord that runs from this projector all the way over the door frame to the other side of the room where my computer is, so that I can essentially use the projector as a third monitor whenever I want to watch movies or anything like that. And then of course on the walls I have just a bunch of random posters, some that I bought, some that I received, but they kind of populate the entire room. So this corner of the room is where the magic happens. I've got my desk here, Mac Mini M2 Pro, got my 2 monitors. This one's 4K, this one's just 1080p. Inside the Mac Mini, I've got 3 HDMI outputs for these 2 monitors and the projector screen. And then I have 2 2TB SSDs that are basically permanently plugged into my computer for a bunch of extra storage. I've got my Bluetooth keyboard right here, and then I've got my ergonomic mouse right here. Right here, I've got this bookshelf where I have a bunch of books. I've got toiletries, tools, random stuff, art supplies. This is kind of an extension of my junk drawer over there. You got just this random iPad that's on the bookshelf. Above me, I have my Copic markers, more just random crap. Speakers, astronaut helmet. I've got a security camera that I don't usually turn on unless I'm leaving for an extended period of time, and it's covered right now. Just below it, I've got my hats and headphones. You can see the green screen is kind of crunched up there in the corner right now. I've got some art on the wall behind here, as is the case in all parts of the room. And if you turn all the way around here, I've got this cork board, which used to have more stuff in this empty space down here, but it was a lot of Polaroids, and I just moved those Polaroids to a scrapbook, so I need to refill it with more Polaroids or art or something. Oh, also this desk chair I got for free. I found it, someone was throwing it away, and I just grabbed it from next to the dumpster. This corner of the room is mostly food. Of course, we got the popcorn machine. Got the mini fridge and some energy drinks down here, all at an arm's reach from my desk and my bed. Just about everything in here is an arm's reach from my desk and my bed because the room's really tiny. That wasn't even on purpose. It was just, that's how it had to be. It's my camera bag right here. This area kind of just is a revolving door of random stuff. Closet has all the clothes. There's a few screws in the wall here that I put so that I could hang bags up. Chest bag right here. Usually laundry bag goes right here, but it's out there. Clothes. In terms of storage, I have this shelf right here, and then I also just shove a bunch of things under my bed. So there you have it. I think I've just about maximized this space. Obviously it's a very small space and there's only so much to work with, but I think I've quite physically filled up to the brim, but also done just about everything that I would want to do with a room. And it kind of stinks that in a year I'll have to move out once I graduate college, but you know, nothing's forever, and I'll go somewhere where I'll be able to create a whole new room, hopefully with a couple more square feet. In terms of building a space like this of your own, I would start with collecting things that get you excited. You know, posters of your favorite movies, of your favorite actors. I've got one of New York's, your favorite cities, as well as things that you just come across. I've got an Ann Arbor Film Festival poster. I've never been to the Ann Arbor Film Festival, but I got the poster and I think it's a cool poster and I feel like it goes well in this room. And then of course right underneath that I've got a Star Wars poster, a Banksy poster, and just different things that inspire me, different movies, different artists. And then of course not just posters, but I have a Lego set up there that I haven't touched. It's probably very dusty. I've got a poster over there to a podcast that I haven't listened to in like 2 years. All of these things are just things I've collected over the years combined with things that I bought specifically for this room. I think having a hodgepodge of these different things is really important because it allows others to get a sense of the type of person that you are, of course, when they walk into your room, but it also means that you're constantly surrounding yourself by stuff that's inspired you in the past and stuff that might inspire you in the future. And then of course there's useful things. When I first got this room, I wanted to lay in bed and watch TV, but I didn't really have a space up here to mount a TV, and it was Amazon deal day randomly, and I found a projector for like $60, bought the projector, and then realized I didn't really have a good spot for it because, you know, none of my walls are blank for a projector. So for a while, the projector actually sat on the floor and projected on the ceiling, and I looked straight up. And then I was like, this is not productive, so I hung a giant shower curtain, and I'm actually on my third curtain right now because I keep slightly improving the design, but I've now created a giant movie screen in my room. And then I bought the popcorn machine, or my girlfriend bought me the popcorn machine, and kind of this movie theater theme kind of began to develop in my room, and I think that's been something super cool to see develop. I hope you enjoyed this room tour. I hope you were inspired to create a space of your own, and as always, thanks for watching. Get out of here.